All right. Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
I am well, and you?
Good. All right. So thanks for meeting with me. I know you've been feeling a little under the weather, so I definitely appreciate it. So I want to touch on some things with what you've done previously with work. So you have an extensive background with bookkeeping and accounting. So talk to me a little bit with you being with the law offices of Michael Morin in Sarasota. You did quite a few things there on that bookkeeper side. So what all did you handle on a day-to-day basis?
I actually answered their phones. I met with the clients that came in. I would take appointments, and I did the what's the word? I kept the money that they would put into trust.
Okay.
I would be responsible for that. I think that's the right word. When they come in and you put down, when you hire an attorney, the retainer fees and the
Okay.
and they put money in trust, I would handle that.
Okay, perfect. And then you were an executive admin assistant for Gold Aviation Services. So aside from admin work, you kind of rolled into keeping some of those bookkeeping duties there as well, correct?
Correct. I did bookkeeping. I worked on QuickBooks there. I did petty cash. It was a private charter company based out of Fort Lauderdale Airport. And we chartered aircraft, and there were owners of the aircraft, and we would charter their plane for them and do maintenance. Excuse me. So I would have to keep the books on each aircraft, and we usually had between 7 to 12 in our fleet. And
Okay.
then I needed to provide a monthly packet of what the aircraft did for the prior month. You know, how many miles did they fly? Where did they go? What maintenance was involved? I enjoyed it.
There was a lot going on there. Yeah.
There's a lot going on, and I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. It keeps you busy.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then staying in the field for airlines, you were with Marathon Jet Center. So customer service manager there. So were you doing some of the same duties?
Some of the same duties. I worked at the front desk, and I would handle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Perfect.
That was fun too.
I'm sure it's kind of it's a pretty cool industry to get into. So I definitely can see that being enjoyable. All right. And then you were a property administrator for Century Management in New Smyrna Beach. So talk to me about what you did there.
I did their payables. I kept the petty cash. I would just walk the property, make sure everything was on the up and up. Was responsible for parking spaces, which was challenging. People would want to park there to go to the beach. I was like the parking lot patrol was a good part of my job. Keeping people out of there because they had no gates or anything, you know, for the property. Right. Everyone wanted to go enjoy New Smyrna Beach and think they could park there.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially downtown, you know, unfortunately, it would be great if fortunately and unfortunately, it would be nice if we could always park where we wanted to, but understandably, you know, having to be able to have the rules to control that. So definitely get that. And then most recently, you were handling, you were with the background warehouse and you were a researcher. So for those who don't know what that is exactly, can you talk to me about what that job entails?
Verified employment let me see. We verified previous employments for companies that were trying to hire individuals. We also verified education, and we did personal references. And we just had a questionnaire that we would go over. Basically, how long did they work there? You know, what was the reason for leaving? If they were able to comment on it, and would they be a rehirable employee? A lot of companies were able to answer those questions, and some, of course, could not. I believe Randstad's one of them that just says I think you guys only answer the dates that they were employed, and that's it.
Yeah, usually the dates that they were employed, and sometimes, depending on would you rehire them, that kind of thing. But yes, everybody's different. So it's kind of a cool industry to be in, to learn about that too. So that's great. All right, perfect.